money. With gold at an all-time high, now's the time to send your unwanted gold for cash, like these gold cufflinks.
I can get cash for this gold medallion of me wearing a gold medallion.
This gold microphone.
My gold records.
My gold golf clubs.
My gold sledgehammer, baby.
Boom.
To death.
My gold giraffe.
My gold pants.
My gold hip replacement.
We melting gold, baby.
Cash, the number 4, gold.com.
Goodbye, old friend.
Do you have unwanted, broken, or mismatched jewelry? Turn it into cold, hard cash fast.
If you're selling, cash for gold is buying.
Ancient cities, lost for centuries.
Dozens of people have risked their lives trying to find where Petite is.
Treasures hidden deep underwater.
The local people told me not simply that the ships fly over the lake, but they actually enter the lake.
And secret chambers buried under the great Egyptian Sphinx.
Gold was the flesh of the gods. Egypt had probably the best supply of gold anywhere in the ancient world.
Since the dawn of time, humans have been obsessed with legends of hidden gold. But what if our desire for this precious metal is about something more than riches?
It almost seems as if we're genetically programmed to love gold.
Ultimately, gold represents our connection with the stars.
A number of researchers have suggested ancient aliens have come to Earth primarily to mine gold.
Millions of people around the world believe we have been visited in the past by extraterrestrial beings. What if it were true? Did ancient aliens really help to shape our history? And if so, might they have come here in search of gold?
What did you mean when you talk about our human DNA unlocking?
My understanding of DAs is that certain cosmic events are going to occur and or could be manipulated by benevolent extraterrestrials, where they apparently have some technology that would allow cellular memory to release within our body. And somehow that would create a reaction of total physical remembrance, not only for the body, but also for the mind. You see, when the spirit, when the soul attaches itself to the body before birth, it attaches to the central nervous system. Right? Now that is where apparently we have. Well, that's the soul's connection to the body. That's where it connects. We have all kinds of cellular memory within our body, our DNA. It passes from generation to generation to generation to generation. Now, our subconscious mind knows a lot of this, but our conscious mind doesn't. And then there's a lot that's in there that neither can recognize, so basically it's dismissed. But the body has memory. The cells have memory, which they call cellular memory. And apparently the body knows how to heal itself, can heal itself. It can create physical changes on its own if it's just allowed to or given a command to do so. And my understanding is that we are coming to that point where things like that are going to begin to happen. We already know that there are children being born in the world today that have 3 strands of DNA, some even more. Has there been tampering? Has there been intervention? In some cases I would have to say probably yes, but in other cases I would say no. It's the body beginning to overcome all of its limitations because of a desire to continue to thrive. The body will make adjustments, which is why so many different races are so interested in us, because our bodies are incredibly adaptable to environments and changes, regardless of the fact that we've been manipulated. We're very strong, you know, and our desire to continue to live is very, very strong. And that's not simply just will, you know, that's also the body wanting to continue.
In the beginning, nothing existed, only darkness and silence. There were only the creators, the heart of sky and the heart of earth. Suddenly came dawn, and there was clarity. Land appeared with its mountains and trees. Right away, the animals were created, all types of animals. And it was said they had to worship the gods, but they were not capable of speech. Thus were the first humans created, and they were made of mud. But these people were not well. They had no feelings and no understanding, and did not praise the gods. They had no strength and were unable to move. So the gods destroyed these people by means of a great storm. In their second attempt, the gods made man out of wood. From wood, they carved its face. From wood, they made its flesh, and it looked like a human being. They reproduced and populated the earth with sons and daughters. But the beings of wood walked without direction. They cut down the trees, they killed the animals, and they destroyed their environment. They had no soul or understanding. They were destroyers and did not praise the gods. So death was brought upon them. It rained all day and all night, and they were exterminated by a great flood. On a third try, the heart of sky created human beings out of corn. These humans were placed on Earth and were able to see and understand everything that surrounded them. They were able to see long distances and things that were hidden. They were connected to the entire cosmos and were in balance with the natural world. But the gods realized they had given the humans too many powers, so they blew a mist over their eyes. With limited vision, the human beings of Korn walked across Earth and reproduced. They slowly moved away from the natural world. They forgot how to praise the gods and how to respect nature. The cycle of time and the era of the human beings of Korn is coming to an end. Will there be a new era for human beings on Earth? Can we evolve our consciousness to reconnect with the natural world?
In the economic downturns, I wanted to advocate fossil fuels of burning the
spiritual problem. I don't know. I hope things get better.
In 1976, author Zecharia Sitchin published his own translations of the Sumerian texts in a series of books called The Earth Chronicles. According to Sitchin, the clay tablets describe an alien race known as the Anunnaki, who came to Earth to mine gold.
Zecharia Sitchin has essentially suggested that the reason why we were visited in the remote past is because the ancient astronauts' home planet needed gold for their atmosphere, and that their gold content in the atmosphere was depleting. So they came to Earth in order to mine gold and bring it back to their home planet.
Your past is your future, and your future is your past.
This is truly amazing. Here's a dog who's been hit by a car trying to cross the road. There he is trying to cross the road, and he gets hit and is now just lying in the middle of this busy highway, and a second dog spots him and tries to get over to him. Here's the first dog again being hit. He's lying there in the middle of the road, busy time of the highway, and here comes the second dog who grabs him not with his teeth, but actually gets him with his paws around his neck and drags him in the middle of all this traffic off the road to safety, little by little, inch by inch. Finally, some workers spot the dogs and come over and help them. And by the way, the injured dog lived.